drugs.
He's
Oh,
he's fucking overdosed on something.
I mean,
Right, going live, you're
not.
live. Right, we're live. Hello, and apparently this is only going to be
Nigger.
for an hour. Thanks, Scuggy. Yeah, so we're live. Don't say fuck or bugger. And, I'm just going to have
That's
this...
what I'm supposed to do. Supposed to do... Poppy, who's on the blob at the moment, has said we should open with 30 minutes talking over each other about nothing, let alone the libs.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, I agree.
Like a normal stream, though.
Well, yeah, it is, but it's 2 hours. For some reason, according to the stream, it's going to be an hour's long, and then that's it. I don't know. So in an hour's time, we'll see if the stream stops.
Okay.
Buffalo Bill on the thumbnail, yes, because he was a woman respecter what put women in cages, and all around me I see familiar cages. I didn't do a cover song.
What are we on now? Are we on week 2 or 3, and we still haven't found out who Brutus actually murdered after he went to Glasgow.
But don't worry,
No idea.
this picture of Poirot is on the case. Oh, and we'll probably want the thing where we get the overlay. So
do we need to just keep hopping into Brutus's streams and go, one more thing, Brutus, one more thing?
just one more, just one more thing. Just one
more thing, Brutus.
One more thing, you vegetarian bastard. Just one more thing. Why are you vegetarian?
One more thing.
You Hindu-loving prats.
One more thing, Brutus. You said she's dead, she's overdosed, and she's dead. I quote Brutus. So who is she? We know it's not Lacey because she's alive. So who is she?
Who is she?
Oh, yeah.
Who is she?
Also, in
she?
case anybody got excited in the chat, we said we were going to just take calls from tosspots on the internet, but then we decided no, because we don't actually like talking to our
Actually, I'm
audience.
still in the Telegram. If you want to come, I can actually I can probably patch the audio.
Oh,
through.
okay. I thought we weren't doing that because it was too technical or something. But...
No, I can do it. Phil, we're doing it from the Discord. Phil's in the Telegram.
I need that picture of Tintin. So
what picture of Tintin?
Well, they say it's the large image of Poirot in honour of Hobbit's Belgian heritage, and it's just like he happens to be one of my favourite detectives. I haven't even watched a single episode of the thing. Tin Bro Gunship. Let's see if that brings up anything. But just carry on talking over one another. Don't expect me to
Cock
do
and
it.
bollocks.
That's
Well,
it.
no, for a change tonight, I thought we'd just be more civilised because Top Cat's not here.
Well, we could do that, but also I'm feeling like not very doing stuff. I'm ill.
Oh, actually, can I? I've got some content. I just want to play this.
What the hell is this? Is not Tin Bro. You got content?
Just doing it. Can you hear the funeral march? Is that coming?
Just
There's
about.
some music.
Why is this quiet?
Technical difficulties.
I mean,
Yeah, fuck that.
you
I don't
could.
know why it's not coming through properly. Yeah, I just thought I'd do something vaguely amusing. Yeah, 55 Stone Barry is for regular. Was he nuts or zoo? I can't remember.
Don't know.
I think it was nuts. Don't quote me.
He used to have his own panel, didn't he? 55 Stone Barry.
That's it. I vaguely remember it.
Oh. Wow, doxing me like this on stream.
Well, I don't know.
Are
We're not
you
doxing
dead?
because he died. Because he died.
Wow, doxing me again.
Maybe you're his little brother, eh?
Have you ever seen?
Little brother.
The 40 stuff.
Just as an aside, you were doing about Teesside Tintin. You ever seen Tintin with a kilt?
No, is that Jock Tintin?
That's Jock Tintin, yeah.
I don't know whether you know, but he was a Birmingham City supporter. Old Fat Barry was.
So was Tintin.
He had his own specially reinforced seat there.
He fucking need it, I know.
So Birmingham City announced via statement that Barry, known as Fat Baz, did you really need that nickname? Did we really need to know? I'm sure we could have guessed that one.
Huh.
Did anybody actually watch that program on Sky One? It was like Hammond did it. It was Inside Britain's Fattest Man.
Ugh.
I'd rather not be inside him, thanks.
Yeah.
What was it? A colonoscopy?
Yeah, they sent Hamster because Hamster Hammond's the smallest member. They sent him up through his anus.
Nice.
Oh,
Lemmy
anal
Winks.
boring.
Lemmy Winks. I was just thinking about that song the other day. I mean,
It was like a gross version of the Incredible Journey.
Oh no.
I mean, that.
See,
what
this is the stuff I don't get. He also took it part in ITV's Fattest Man in Britain, where he admitted he consumed up to 29,000 calories a day, including 12 litres of fizzy drinks. How does he afford this?
Only
Yeah.
gold.
Well,
You should be able to. I mean, the average person on the dole cannot afford that.
How does a crack habit?
Not even close.
Crack
It's
addict
sponsored.
afford their help?
Yeah,
Well, I
but they
don't
go
know.
feeding, don't
He ain't
they?
exactly
You can't
burgering
feed.
anywhere, is he? He's not going to run off with your telly, is he?
No. Well, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure what. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Tintin images. So pew Tintin.
You're not showing up as being live in my list, Hubbard.
Well, I'm on the stream and people are in the chat talking. And have I said it's
okay, then
unlisted?
that's
Is that no? It's set to public, so this is public. Yeah, we got. Hello, people. I can't be fucked to do anything, so just pretend content's happening.
Yeah, I know. No, we are live. I'll let you have that one.
Don't say. That's why I said don't say fuck or bugger, Scuggy.
I
Yeah.
didn't say fuck or bugger.
I know, but that's the point.
Actually,
Actually, what else have we got about Barry, the fattest man?
He couldn't wipe his ass, and he didn't used to wash his head.
I know his missus had to like
close him down.
because they have to like make sure all the flaps are clean, don't they? Otherwise they get bacteria. in
So
the
you should
you're-
have a pressure washer.
So you're
so-
you're telling me the fattest England's fattest man could get a wife? What's Brutus's
Yeah.
excuse then?
Yeah,
He keeps
exactly.
killing his wives. That's why I'm free to marry them.
So Barry actually dropped down to 40 stone after having a gastric balloon fitted and lost his title as British fattest man to Paul Mason, who weighed over 70 stone at the time.
Hey,
70 stone, fucking hell.
based.
Oh, despite Barry's dramatic weight loss, he was reportedly suffering from problems with a growth on his legs which weighed between 2 to 3 stone.
Growth, mate. What?
Growth.
Oh.
So he had a small child on his leg that got out his leg, basically. Oh,
Ooh. Oh no.
Another said, such a shame. Remember the cop singing to him over in the main stand, Barry, give us a wave. Huge fella. Could spot him in his made-to-measure seat from all around the stadium.
So that made to measure seat, if someone else tries to sit there, it's like you're not big enough to fill.
You're not man enough to fill Barry Austin's
You're not
boots.
big enough for this style.
You're not big enough for that chair. I just got curious.
Related articles. There's an old one where Barry said he wanted to be the next John Candy. This is from when's this from? 2012, so it never happened. But
yeah.
Big Barry Austin is hoping to become a heavyweight Hollywood star after being lined up for a string of new movie roles.
I saw what's his name, John Candy in Home Alone. I was like, oh yeah, that's back when films were good. He was.
Simple
Oh
as.
shit! Has anyone seen a movie called Just for the Record?
no.
He starred as a kung fu fighter in that alongside Danny Dyer and glamour model Amy Grove.
You're telling me Barry Shitpeas, England's fattest man, was a kung fu actor in this film?
Well, he played someone. He played a kung fu fighter.
Everybody's kung fu fighting.
Oh, I saw a British. I say British film. Actually, yeah, it is because it's part of the British Isles. It's called The Baker from 2007. About a man who has another life. He's a hitman, and then he goes to Wales to a safe house and assumes
Shit.
the identity of a baker. You've seen it?
No, just the going to Wales part. We just knew it's going to be an ordeal.
Well, Wales is.
He ends up killing everybody because he can't stand the fucking Welsh.
Moridar. And he just, like, fucking fans his revolver and blasts everyone.
The Baker of Barry Islands.
It's.
Baker of Baz Island.
I've been to both Cardiff and Bangor, and I've got to say, North Wales, from the little I've seen of it, is a lot better.
You know,
than...
I think they missed it. I think they missed the trick with that toll bridge. You know, if they charged you to get out, they could double the fucking price, and you'd be happy.
Yeah, yeah, that was it. I mean, it's like you're telling me I've got to pay money to go to Wales, but it's free to leave. Yep.
Yeah.
Get the hint. Take the hint.
You've done something a bit right. So that's the typical British government not thinking about what they're doing, isn't it?
Well, because the thing is, it's just all they've told me is that you can have a nice detour around Chepstow. So if I go maps.
Go and see the races.
What? Or just drive past it.
If any horses escape, just get ENA to bet on them. That'll slow the fuckers down.
Fucking cars.
I mean,
Chizzy, you owe me a tenner, you cunt.
Chizzy fucking shit the bed
Hey,
big time, didn't he? Him and fucking Billy Bunter.
is this new? There's the M48 which goes over the River Severn now. I mean, I know the M4 bridge. There's Prince of Wales Bridge, but you've got this M48. Did you know about this?
Has anyone heard what Tier 5 is rumoured?
Oh, wait.
Is that when Bojo has a gun?
Wait,
Tracking devices and planting us.
I've seen Tier 5. Hang on. I got in doodling pad, so I'm just going to copy the link. So copy. And then hopefully people in the thing can see this, right? So.
After having like anybody from the UK refused to be allowed in another country, he's still going on about the new variant bollocks. What an absolute fucking melt.
Here we go.
You see all the teachers were fucking, whining, we got to close the schools again. I don't want to go back. God.
Tier 5 for the benefit of anybody not on the thing.
I don't want to go back to school.
I don't want to go back to school either. I still get nightmares about it.
Learn how to be gay and trans.
James Chan would be disappointed.
No more school.
All I seem to remember about school was how based Islam and Buddhism was, and history was like, here's King Henry VIII, right, moving on to the Holocaust.
All I learned at school was how to bend, not break the rules.
Oh yeah. To be fair, the important thing I learnt in school was talking to girls and flirting with them and getting to feel their tits.
The thing I learned in school is that you
Did British not go to school then?
Well, maybe you went to an all-boys school. So you got this M48 bridge, which is going over. Oh, it's a peninsula. I just thought, hang on, how'd you get onto this island if this got this motorway going above it and you can't do it?
Oh, that's that place with the longest place name in Europe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go.
Easy for you to say. Why does it sound
I
like?
only know the M bit. Go.
Why does it sound like they're, I don't want to say it anymore. No, I'm not.
I don't like speaking foreign.
I'm not writing the theme tune. I'm not singing the theme tune. I'm not doing anything today. I'm looking at this map.
Oh, you were going to do a theme tune. Wait, what's the theme tune? We settled on a theme tune.
Oh, it was something about. No, wasn't it something about like Tears for Fears? That was it. But then, yeah, I was.
I thought we decided on another one last night that was quite funny, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, I was busy shitting, so I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot.
You've been whipped inside out like a carrier bag in the wind, have you, Hobbit?
I've been pooing.
I'm gonna
Poo in.
I've done a poo.
You can't do that. That's Scuggy's fucking USP.
I like how Scuggy perked up then when he heard
Well,
been pooing. He's like, ooh.
I know.
Scuggy doesn't have executive license on all the pooing, so.
Yeah, you're stealing my intellectual property.
Well, I know. I
I trade.
I know I didn't keep the listeners like completely bang up to date, but I was shooting out rusty water before Christmas. But my stalls have finally started firming up, and just in case the audience.
That's what everyone's tuning in for. They hear about poo stories.
This is the main reason.
Because Hemi doesn't believe that this is a real thing, right? So we're going to have a look at the Bristol stall chart. So if you, so here we go. So, this is from the website poophacks.com.
This is prime Vinny fucking content we're doing here.
Yep. So
God rest him.
We can, yeah.
If you are listening, you little turd, fucking get in touch, you little wanker.
Fucking get on Discord, you bellend. So you did not have number ones. Yours were sort of sevens, and then but no.
Well, I've been through the whole gamut. I've been from
ones,
rusty water to flock of pigeons, and now it's firming up quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
Lumpy and sausage like. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's. So I mean, mine today have been number 4s and 5s. So
yeah,
I'm this is the important news. You're not going to hear about the Bristol stall chart on paedophile advocacy.
Well, that's put me off my chocolate.
that's put you right if you corner, innit?
Yeah, that's mate, fucking hell.
Might hear about green stools, green nappy poos from PA.
Well, you'll probably hear about green nappy poos from James Shand, but that'll be the sort of conversation you won't want to have.
Hey, I found a gift for Ian.
All the parks are closed. All the schools are closed.
It's a gift for Ian, Hemi. Sam Squanch poo. Sam
Squanch.
Yeah, look. Yetis.
You're not showing the stall chart.
Shang Tsung, the Mortal Kombat character.
What are you on about? We've done the stall chart. We've progressed beyond stall chart to reindeer poo raisins. And then I found Sam Squanch poo. The ideal present.
That reminds me of that joke about the girl who used to take the packet of raisins into a teacher every day, and eventually the little girl said, I can't give you any more raisins, miss. She said, why is that? Said, me rabbits died.
I like that
one. This one's more like it. I mean, type 7, watery, no solid pieces, entirely liquid. Bah!
Oh.
Yeah, that was me. Just before.
You were squirting through the eye of a needle, as Jesus would say.
Yeah.
Because he said, it's easier for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than to poo through the eye of a needle.
Yeah, I was having
lava.
Yeah. It weren't even that. It was just like rusty radiator. What? Do people actually want to listen to this? Or
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They really fucking don't.
Yeah,
Only Scuggy does. Only Scuggy.
Yeah, this is prime Scuggy content.
The audience have come through. They said that
Dissident watched The Great Outdoors with John Candy in it on Christmas Day. Classic. That is a good film.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I've not yet to see a John Candy film I didn't like. But that Langagosh means little house by the bubbling brook.
I do suspect Alphabet Xenons as a cat probably listened to the same murder podcast that I listened to, because there was a murder right at the end of that bridge. Someone died. I can't remember.
What is it? Oh no, it wouldn't be black people bragging about who they did murder today on the podcast.
Probably one of some fella called Brutus that dumped prostitute.
White people are way better at murder, so they can't brag about that. So we've got the best serial killers. Your serial killers are fucking shit. Yeah.
Where did you get in here?
If I was going to get to, let's say I was starting in Birmingham and I wanted to get to Bangor, where's the big road what goes past Wrexham?
Oh, have you ever heard that Jasper Carrot song? Didn't we have an horrible day the day we went to Blackpool?
Yeah.
That is a decent song, that is.
I learned from Jasper Carrot the word apoplexy because he didn't
learn it properly because it's apoplexy.
Well, yeah, tomato. He was he was in Autism. So yeah, he was.
Don't be scared of me.
Well, maybe be a bit scared, but he was in what do you call it? Los Angeles in a taxi, and in front of him there was this driver whose registration plate said bollocks, and that was giving him the word you said of laughter.
Yeah.
And
Apoplexy.
yeah, that's it. He had one of them of laughter, and then it was.
I didn't know that was to do with laughter because the only context I've ever heard the word apoplexy is apoplectic with rage.
Yeah.
Doesn't it also mean like you're having a fit?
Well, yeah. Apoplectic. Oh, apoplectic. It's resembling or produced by apoplexy.
Apoplexy.
All right, so let's find out what apoplexy is then. Apoplexy, it's striking away, is bleeding within internal organs from the accompanying symptoms. There you go. So, I was laughing so much my organs were bleeding internally.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Is that what happened to Chrysippus?
Chrysippus?
Chrysippus, it's the ancient Greek philosopher. The philosopher that died laughing at his own joke.
I get.
Did you ever hear about that bloke in Norwich that died while he watched the goodies? He started laughing and he just couldn't stop. Something that like short circuited in his brain, and he just carried on laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing, and until he ran out of air and basically like suffocated.
Oh, that's how I want to die, of laughter.
Laughing at my
In
own
the goodies, I don't.
That sounds like the laughing gas out of the old Joker film.
Yeah.
I like that when he dies, he's got a laughter box in his chest so that when they find him, he's just still laughing.
1975, the guy died. Alex Mitchell, his name is. So he suffered heart failure after viewing the Ecky Thump episode in 1975. Granddaughter Lisa Cork, 23, had a near fatal cardiac arrest at home on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent in May. She's now been diagnosed with long QT syndrome. Ooh. That means she's got big boobs, which doctors think could also have caused Mr. Mitchell's death.
Did you say long QT syndrome?
Yeah, long QT syndrome.
Wish I was a long cutie.
Right. I think I can understand why Jasper.
Having a long QT is the patrician penis is what it's all about.
Yes. I think I've sussed out why Jasper Carrot had an apoplexy of laughter. Yeah. So sudden impairment, neurological function, especially at result from cerebral hemorrhage, a stroke. So, speaking of which, the doctor said I can touch myself whenever I want. No, the doctor said you could have a stroke at any time.
Hey.
You heard about the man? You heard about the one about two nuns in the park, haven't you? Man exposed himself. One of them had a heart attack. The other one had a stroke.
Yep, that's it.
Two nuns in the bath. One of them says to the other, "Where's the soap?" She said, "Yeah, it does, doesn't it?"
Yeah. I still don't get that, even though you explained it to me numerous times. So even though you've explained it to me, I'm going to say the joke which I eventually figured out, but is as bad as that one. What's the difference between a hormone and a vitamin?
Oh.
You can make a hormone, but you can't make a vitamin. Actually, no, you do make vitamin D and vitamin K in your body, so that's incorrect.
Was that some kind of autistic joke, Bob?
No, it's apparently you can make a prostitute moan, but you can't make a vitamin.
Based black dancer's humiliation at racist comments. Chloe Lopes-Gomes says she faced racial harassment while being a ballet dancer. The French performer she's black and her name's Chloe Lopes-Gomes and she's French. I don't think. The French performer is the first black female dancer at Berlin's principal ballet company, Dart Ballet. Miss Gomes claims she was told she wouldn't fit in because of her skin colour and was asked to wear white makeup so she would blend in with the other dancers. I mean, that's it.
They tell her to do whiteface then.
So in other words, if she just dusted herself with flour, that would have stopped all the rapes, HIV, and theft, and general chimpy behaviour.
Yeah.
It's just like, get a bit duskier, you bitch.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Oh my God. Raheem Sterling says the only disease right now is the racism we're fighting.
Oh, fuck off.
How fucking cringe is that? He needs a slap.
What a bell end.
It fucking really is. Twat.
I'm so glad we have these multi-millionaires telling us what's right and wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without them, we'd all be racist.
Yeah, didn't you know that?
Well, I mean, Raheem
Sterling's.
Raheem Sterling's been crowned down and kept down by the man all his life, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
He's had a hard life, that lad, hasn't he?
From day one, he's the man's had his foot on his neck, hasn't he?
Oh yeah. System hates him. Government fucking hates him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's.
Is he the
that's
one
not
that did the
right.
deal with McDonald's, or is that another one?
He did deals
That-
with
that
McDonald's.
was-
He
that was
got the food
Rashford.
vouchers. He
Oh,
got the
Marcus
food
Rash.
vouchers.
Marcus Rash.
Fucking
He got the food
Sterling.
vouchers, yeah.
Do you know how much Sterling was fucking cost, mate, for Man City? 50 million for that piece of shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, but he's been held down by the man all of his life.
He's got a barber in his He's got a barber shop. in his house,
It'd have been
mate.
400 million if he weren't black.
He's got his own barber in his fucking house, man. Can't.
His name means money. Like his surname's Sterling. It's like, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
pound sterling. Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to find this
Sterling
article
Silver.
about Raheem Sterling so I could put it on the internet, but on the internet, yeah, so I could put it on the internet web browser so the audience could see, but can't find it. In the meantime, there is like a story from the Metro about sad nipples.
Yeah. Should we do this? Is this peak 2021 already? We've hit peak 2021 already, have we?
Oh, well...
Scuggy, do you have sad nipples, Scuggy?
I don't know, you're going to have to tell me.
Oh, nasty. Just saw that thing about tongue cancer. But
Oh yeah.
What cancer, sorry?
Cancer of
Some
the
woman
tongue.
thought she'd bit her tongue. Turned out she had tongue cancer.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, nah, you daft bugger. You haven't bit your tongue. You're just really sick. So, here's a question which,
Die.
yeah, here's a question that will seem very odd or immediate. Oh, they'll have to like surgically remove her tongue. In which case, she'll just like, you have a choice: no tongue or death. Oh, I think I'll choose death. Here's a question that's either seem very odd or immediately resonate. When your nipples are touched, do you feel suddenly, strangely, very sad? Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Guggy, you're our guinea pig for this story.
No, I'm quite all right.
Well,
Touch your nipples, Scuggy. Go on.
I just,
I'm a bit uncomfortable at best.
I've just done it for science, and I feel sad because it reminds me of how lonely and alone I am under house arrest. So Rory and Rory inside.
Speaking of that, Toppy. Hope you come on soon, pal.
Hope you feel better soon, Toppy.
Da, 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 da.
She ain't worth it,
Da,
Toppy.
da, da,
Leave it out,
da,
Toppy. She ain't
da,
worth it.
da,
It's just a slag, mate.
da, no. I can't. Whenever someone mentions his or Charlie Big Potato's name, I just hear that George Michael song in my head now. Thanks, guys. Anyway.
There's only one song that
Da, 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 da. But anyway, so if you're not alone in a strange phenomenon which has been dubbed sad nipple syndrome, this was brought to our attention as so many important things these days through TikTok. So in other words, like, you're a journalist, what have you been doing? I've been researching. You've just been in TikTok all day. You've got to write an article by Sunday. Okay.
Hold on, since we've mentioned Toppy and thingy, but this is their song.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Is he playing it? That's the one. Oh, that's not the one. That's Pina Colada.
That's not the one I was thinking.
Glad song. This is Toppy.
And there's a copyright strike. So just
I was tired of Top Cat.
Unity in the chat. Top Cat
I
is
was
he's
tired of-
suffering from a broken heart. That's his problem.
Yeah,
yeah. So
he's suffering from a broken vagina.
That's well.
so
Don't we all?
A man going by the name of I'm a fucking tosspot and I got bullied at school, or fairy gender on TikTok, posted a video of the words, Lamau, this is so weird, but does anyone else feel extreme sadness when you touch your nipples? Please, this can't just be me.
No.
It's like I touch these MFFs, even by accident, and suddenly I'm depressed. Fairy Gender is correct in saying it's not just him. Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of other people that need to go into loony bin. In the comments, except for me, when I touched my nipples, I was just thinking, what am I doing? In the comment section...
I'm touching my nipple. That's what I think. I'm touching my nipple.
Yeah. And I want to stop this. In the comment section, thousands of people have shared that they experienced the same strange thing as sad, morose, or just weird when their nipples are touched. Well, that's not sad, is it? That's just, I feel uncomfortable. It's not like, God, the Holocaust didn't happen, but I wish it had. So it's like a really weird sinking feeling, like impending doom or being shoved into a gas chamber, wrote one person. It's almost like disgust with myself or sadness. IDEK, said another. One wrote, it's like homesickness and guilt. Homesickness and guilt? Fuck me. Others describe I know, that's why I'm exasperated, Scuggy. Others describe the feeling as icky, a sense of violation, hollow, and soulless. The idea, are they just like putting adjectives? I touch my nipples and I feel morose. I feel an intransient astringence to my existence.
Well, all these, the people they're asking, were they all abused as kids?
Probably. Or they're not getting enough attention.
It'd explain the weird answers, wouldn't it?
Also, it turns out that a burger bar have been listening to ENA's food advice, or they've been subscribed to Bun Apple Tea's Telegram channel.
Bun Apple
Tea, what's that?
Bun Apple Tea is like it's a Telegram channel full of ENA's food creations.
Is that a geezer wearing a bar?
You cannot deny that burger looks fucking delicious, mate.
It does look like a bloke, doesn't it?
I can deny that quite easily.
Nice, you feel sick, but you would eat it, man.
It looks like Priti Patel's visited it and she's mistaken it for a designated shitting street, is what it looks like.
This is the French side coming out of you, mate. You care more about presentation than taste. The frog in you.
Right. So you know how
This is start calling you middle class cunt in a minute.
You know how I am fond of mixing sweet and savoury together. Like I've made real mince pies, and I like pork with apple. I like burgers with ketchup. So let's just get something straight here. I like fruits with meat. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that's fucking disgusting.
You like fruits with your meat?
Yeah, I mean, what, like, you get some turkey and cranberry sauce, pork and apple, and sausages with compote. It's lovely. So anyway, basically...
Sausages with compost?
Compote. A stewed apple. Compote. It's when you get some apples and you stew them. It's a compote.
I'm just a working class cunt, mate. Yeah, I ain't got a clue what you're talking about.
Well, that's what they called it in Belgium when I was growing up. It's not being middle class, I'm just being foreign. It's different.
Just a foreign cunt, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Cunt. At least Mercian got it right. It's like, I don't like that hobbit. He's a foreign cunt. So let's carry on with this article. I've started, so I'll finish. Beth27 says she has experienced this since she was a child, but never thought it was worth mentioning it to anyone.
When her uncle used to touch there.
Yeah. Homesick is exactly... How the fuck... Homesick, Beth tells... You know what? I'm done with this article. Let's read about man who lost weight.
This is some creepy uncle stuff. This has now to do with being normal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm clicking off the article.
Yeah, it just reminds... I feel homesick because it reminds me of my bedroom when my uncle used to fucking creep in and start rubbing my nipples. It's like that's the unspoken text that goes along with that description, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I get a cold feeling when I'm touching my nipples when I was younger. Yeah, okay.
God, is there a way I can just hide the tongue cancer thing? There we go. There. No, I don't have to look at... Well, it was just... Yeah, it was an advert to a related article about a woman that's sick, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to look at sick women. I'm done with sick women. So
I don't want to look at women.
We've got a sick top cat. That's enough.
Does anybody want to read out Man shows off weight transformation and prints mean comments about his body on T-shirt?
That seems a bit gay to me.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's... Unfortunately, there are a lot of body shaming comments. What do you mean, unfortunately? People need to be told they're fat.
Oh my
That's it,
god! Did you not read down near the bottom? They've found an explanation for this.
Oh, is this about the sad nipples?
Dysphoric milk ejection reflex.
Oh,
What?
Fuck.
That just sounds like
It's
a Harry Potter.
poorly understood, but there's some evidence to suggest that it's related to a short-term drop in dopamine, chemical related to pleasure when the nipple is stimulated, says Sridhar Krishna, a consultant raft expert. The same process could apply to anyone, but it's reported most in breastfeeding.
It's a
which makes
consultant
sense.
breast inspector. Oh, I come
Gonna
here.
be-
I need to
gonna be-
inspect your breasts. Let me have a look at the stool chart. Yes, this has nothing to do with your breast. I just like looking at it when feeling them up.
Right, so Dr. Deborah Lee, who I assume is probably Ching-Chong, she says, dysphoric milk ejection reflex is described as being brief feeling of negativity, self-loathing at the time of breastfeeding associated with the milk letdown reflex. She said.
I could just
I just
imagine her
imagine
saying.
Deborah Lee is Chinese.
I could imagine her just saying exterminate.
Yeah.
She prescribes eating bugs to fix the problem.
Yeah.
We must stop that, doctor.
Fucking hell. Look, they're going all around the world with these doctors. Dr. Giuseppe Aragona, GP and online
What?
doctor.
Giuseppe
Fucking
Aragona.
hell. Is
Is that Ralph's cousin or sister?
I can't bother to do it. Yeah. Anyway, that's what they're saying. It's some
Okay.
sort of milk reflex.
Trash story.
That's good. Oh, look, a women's fitness magazine apologised after burn off those Christmas calories tweet. Hey,
Oh, hold on. Teachers have legal right not to return to schools on Monday. Union says.
Hey,
great, yeah.
hey,
The union always says that, didn't they?
So
Teachers union.
the teachers union saying they have
What,
a
like-
legal right to get paid for not working. I think that's.
Can you hear me
Oh,
now?
Keir Starmer,
Hello.
Keir Starmer
Yes.
wants another nationwide
Can you hear me
lockdown.
now?
Yes,
I can hear you
Yeah,
twice.
I
We
accidentally
can hear you
muted my
anyway.
microphone.
Okay, we're just ignoring you.
Yeah.
I accidentally muted my microphone.
You did.
All right.
I was like, why aren't they responding to my witty banter?
Because we hate you.
Because you're a kid.
Because you're a northern cunt.
Wow, racism at work.
Hey, speaking of which, Skuggy, you ever been to Grimsby? What is it called?
No one.
Why is it called Grimsby? Is it just like
Fucking grim.
was it bullied by the other towns and cities? It's like, yeah, you fucking Grimsby. It's like,
Where
"Oh,
the
it's,
Northern rejects go.
it's not my fault. The fucking, officially it's got taken away by the EU. Oh, where's my jobs gone? I don't want to work at Asda anymore. I want to be on the fishing boat where I can drown in the North Sea. I'm from Grimsby. It's Grim. Grimsby. Ah. Do you remember when this country had a fishing industry and we built boats and we built planes and we built everything in the world and we invented all the technology and then for some reason we decided to give it away? I think it's the Jews, isn't it? It's probably the Jews. I mean, without actually looking into it and doing any real serious research, I'm just going to say it's the Jews.
Simple as.
Simple as, yeah.
That juice.
I mean, we built the pyramids, we was kangs and shit, but then Darky Man came and stole it all.
Them Nubians.
Yeah. The Darky came in on their flying pyramid Windrush ships and they stole all our technology and civilization.
Oh, I just thought I'd let you know, Michael Sheen has handed back his OBE over the royal family. The actor wanted to address Wales' history with England without repercussion.
Martin Sheen,
As if you would anyway.
is Martin Sheen the father of Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
Oh shit, Sharon's going to try and kill Ian Beale in EastEnders.
That guy, you know how there's this fear of limbo, purgatory, where you have to like serve a sentence before you can ascend. So you're not quite burning in hell forever, but at the same time, I reckon Ian Beale is like, he's been on EastEnders since 1983. It's you know, his purgatory is serving in that show forever. He won't get killed off. I mean, if they do, they'll have to cancel the show.
I think he's like Ken Barlow, he's going to have to keep doing it until he dies.
Yeah, that's the only way out. And then they'll have to.
Anyway, the story I did want to do. Keir Starmer calls for nationwide lockdown within 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
They're basically they're trying to out retard each other.
I blame the Jews.
Lock down my cock and bollocks.
Oh, Boris Johnson's on course to lose his seat at the next general election.
I blame the
Fucking
Jews.
Polling shows, but the Jews. Oh, so they're controlling that, are they?
It was the
Out
Jews
of control
again.
mutant
The Jews
COVID.
keep doing it.
Well, current polling says the Labour would win with 282 seats.
I mean, how
No,
how could they not win with the fucking current bullshit going on? Everyone hates the Tories at the moment. Everyone hates Boris.
They've got to be done next election.
Yeah,
I don't care who the Labour leader is. I'm not fucking voting.
Oh,
But then again, like most people say, it's kind of getting stuck into the push me pull you of politics, isn't it?
I've got a real heartwarming story here. The story of a man, Homo erectus, who just wouldn't let go of the wheel he stole. So, Fimber Kabika, 30, survived hitching a ride on the British Airways flight from Johannesburg to Heathrow with his best friend.
Did he freeze to death?
No, who fell 5,000 foot during the 11-hour journey. So, well, his friend fell from 5,000 foot. But anyway, a stowaway survived a 5,600-mile flight at minus 60 degrees, clinging to a jumbo jet, has got asylum, and is living in Liverpool. Aww.
Well, I was going to say, just because he got here on a jet, that means he's completed his application process. Then.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you need. You just need to land on the ground, and then that's that. Your application process is complete. Then.
Yeah, and then the immigration
like
office, they handed him a map of all the near available schools where you can go and rape some girls at, or boys, whatever takes his fancy.
Is that the same map they give to Brutus when he's killing?
And the PA as well. So, Fimber Kabika, who's 30, who clung onto the jungle jet carriage for the entire 11-hour of the flight.
Jet.
Yeah, he
That's quite an apt slip in the jungle jet.
he held onto the jungle gym. He reveals how he emerged from a coma months later to learn his best friend had fallen 5,000 foot from the aircraft to his death. Fimber, whose identity is revealed for the first time, was unconscious in hospital for 6 months after being discovered on the ground at Heathrow Airport. I'm sure glad we spent all that time nursing him back to health. And look, he's raping just as he was back in his native country. He has been starved of oxygen as the British Airways flight flew from Johannesburg on June 2015. And it had no effect on his cognitive function.
How do you tell if an African's retarded? Is there a test?
And it had no effect on his mental cognition whatsoever.
Can he still be a doctor?
Oh yeah.
Engineer.
Yeah. He's going to be a doctor engineer of rocket surgery. Only minutes before landing, Carlito Vale, a friend who had also escaped in the poverty of their South African campsite and had crawled with him into the wheel arch of the Boeing 747-400, fell from BA Flight 54. Ha ha! You didn't make... Well, at least he died on British soil, which is what he wanted. His body was found in the air conditioning...
Does that mean his family can now sue British Airways because he fell out of that plane?
Well, not only that... But his body was found in the air conditioning unit of an office block in Richmond. So they can sue the office block, they can sue the council of Richmond, and they can sue the air conditioning people. Because if those things hadn't been in the way, then he could have survived. Fimber said, "When the plane was flying, I could see the ground, I could see the cars, I could see the small people. After a little time, I passed out for lack of oxygen. The last thing I remember, just as the plane took off, was Carlito saying to me, 'Ooga booga, we are going to rape some white women.'"
So this proves that Africans can survive brain death then, because everyone else would have been fucking not woken up, would they?
I mean, it's amazing. Not only did he survive that, but he survived hypothermia for like 11 hours.
Yeah, that's a bit unusual for a nignog, because they can't stand the cold.
It's amazing, really. But so he says when he came out of his coma, a police officer showed him Carlito's passport and said, "Do you know him?" He says, "Of course I know him. He is my rape instructor. We are coming to England."
Yeah, but the thing is, Hobbit, he just wanted a better life.
Yeah. Well,
That's it. He just wanted a better life.
Yeah,
so
he got tired of
let him
raping
do
black women, so they went to, spice it up a bit.
Yeah, that's it. Or isn't that bland it down?
Change is as good as the rest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey.
He replied, "Of course I know him. That's my friend Carlito. The officer told him he never made it. He fell on top of a building. And that's the tragedy, you know, like
that one of them survived. Is that the
That's exactly what I was about to fucking say.
The tragedy is we aren't giving more money for them programs so that weaklings like Carlito can't hold on to a wheel for more than 11 hours. Because, I mean, come on, his friend Finbar Reapery managed to do it. But
yeah, but wouldn't it be safer if we just opened up the borders so he could just, like, get a plane over it?
yeah. Or,
Yes, think of them Africans.
I just think it's absolutely inhumane that, you know, to get a better life, you know, they just want a better life. That's all they want, just a better life. It doesn't matter whose cost that better life is at. They want a better life, so they should have a better life.
yes, they should have a bit. Although the thing is, if too many of them come here for a better life, none of them will have a better life. And I suppose the opinions of those that live here.
Yeah, but whatever it is, it's got to be better than, you know. This is. I think we should have the entire continent of Africa over here.
Well, yeah.
Because we've got plenty of room. We can still have unlimited immigration.
Well, what if
we could just plonk them in the Lake District, can't we?
what if we have like some sort of like a exchange program where you know, they all come here and then we go over there, and then when there's like, but no, you know, when they say go back, it's like, no, mate, you don't want to come here. It's awful. Oh, you'd hate it. There's no food, and the roads are even worse than when you left them. Yeah, no, it's terrible. No. You want to stay on that island. No. It's fine. Well, what do you mean? There's no food and no services, no running water? I mean, when we left, it was a running country. I mean, you know, you guys built this nation, so.
Well, I mean, one, they're hard working, and two, they're all doctors and engineers. So it'll probably be there'll probably be a space program within a couple of months of us leaving.
Yeah. So, are we sponsored by? We need to get another sponsorship, but I'm not sure.
Not JML anymore.
Well, you know, JML, they're like, we guys, if you want to sponsor our show, you know how to get in touch. We can do the same for you.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the check from what we've already.
Did JML send you a cease and desist, Hobbit?
I can neither confirm nor deny this allegation. But fuck this. There's this thing here.
Holy shit! Teachers launched legal action to close all schools as COVID cases surge.
You know what?
That's not COVID cases, though, is it? It's RNA found in blood, isn't it, Hobbit?
It's here's an excuse for us not to do any work. Let's seize it.
I mean, they are typical unwashed fucking lefties, aren't they, teachers?
Teachers are like the laziest cunts in the country, I think.
Well, that's why they become a teacher. Just like, and then they always complain, like, we don't get enough holiday time.
Yeah. They have 6 months off. They're just not having enough of.
Can I say I hate this Muslim agenda to like make alcoholic drinks alcohol free? Like, you can dry January. It's not fucking Ramadan yet, mate. But Gordon's.
I thought it was vegan-uary. I thought it was vegan-uary.
Well, Gordon's Gin announcing alcohol-free option gin, so you can have alcohol-free gin with your meat-free meal. Inshallah, brother. Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Bollocks, mate. For me, it's just
I don't know.
January.
I think the alcohol-free option is more to do with.
But what is alcohol-free gin anyway?
Gin without alcohol in it.
Well, then it's bollocks. Why not just give me some tonic water?
Well, you can have you can have your meat-free burger while drinking your alcohol-free drink, and
I think what Hobbit means is what exactly is it made of?
Watch your laugh-free comedy on the BBC. Watch Mock the Week with your laugh-free comedy.
God, I remember when I used to find that funny when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now I just look back.
Do you remember when Frankie Bull used to be funny and not just some fucking
Mock the Week about 10, 15 years ago?
Yes, I vaguely remember that
He's just
time.
a fucking whinging bitch now. I thought he said he was going to give up comedy when he was 30 because you stopped being funny after you're 30. My God, he's made that one come true, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a massive cunt on Twitter.
Just
really
like Stuart Lee and Richard Herring. See,
Yeah, but at least Stuart Lee's always been that way.
Yeah, he's always been
Frankie
a
Boyle
prat,
used to
hasn't
be-
he?
he's always
He
been
was
a
called
middle
to be
class.
fucking- He used to be fucking based with all his
Yeah, he-
Harvey jokes.
They
Didn't
called him the dark horse of Mock the Week, and he was really good.
Actually, you know
Crap.
what? He's not a middle class cunt, Stuart Lee. He's an upper class cunt.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Damien is, and I believe up in Scotland they say Frankie Boyle needs a chibbing.
He does need chibbing.
Chibbing.
Right, that's the one hobbit. That is correct.
He needs a
Is that
chib.
the Scottish vernacular?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's chibbing. Fucking cunt.
The
Yeah.
chibbing.
Yeah, he does.
Is that why I think he's called Chibs in?
Yeah.
He's a big
Sons of
scar.
Anarchy.
He did. He got sliced outside of a nightclub. That bloke, the one I think we're talking about.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? In real life, that's what those scars are fucking real, aren't they?
Yeah, he got. I think it was in Glasgow as well, knife capital of Europe. It used to be anyway.
Give you a Rangers smile.
So, in other news, this is from the Mirror. Aldi are selling a chair for £60, and it's blue.
Oh, mate.
There you go. You can get yourself a chair
Oh, that's nice.
from Aldi. £60.
Lovely job.
Is it nice?
Oh, you're on the Mirror, are you?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Flossie, have you forgiven us?
What for?
Not talking about what you wanted to talk about. You probably dropped, didn't you?
What are you on about? Don't be telling lies about me.
The other
now.
night we were watching the darts. Got all upset because
Right.
we wouldn't talk about makeup with you or whatever you women talk.
Oh,
Makeup.
That's
Why?
not true. That's not
don't
true.
know, yeah.
I just said, I can't talk about darts, and I left. So I've got nothing to say about darts. I don't know anything about it. That's all.
Could have watched the darts with us. You should.
Ah,
If
Flossie.
anybody wants a good night, watch the darts chat. The fucking banter in there is awesome.
Flossie, let me explain darts to you in about 5 seconds.
Go on.
Fat men drink, throw darts at a board, and people
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Thanks,
why-
Albert. And a 1,000-year traditional sport is summed up in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's my experience of darts as well. I mean, I'm a fat bloke with a pint in one hand, darts in the other.
And banter.
Yeah, banter. There is a lot of banter
Well,
with darts.
That's what I always thought of darts, and frankly, I just didn't have anything to say on the matter. So
Because you're a
went-
respectful,
went-
traditional woman who knows her place. Get back
Oh,
to the
apparently
kitchen.
Apparently, COVID patients are competing for ventilators in struggling London hospitals. Was it like the Hunger Games? In
Oh.
Do they have to arm wrestle for the ventilators?
No, it's going to be like
I think-
Thunderdome.
are they using those Nightingale hotels? Those Nightingale hospitals then?
No, they
No.
closed
Aren't
them
they actually
down.
putting people in them now? Finally.
Oh, that's what they're going to do with the Nightingale. They're going to turn it into the Thunderdome, then, aren't they?
Yes.
Surely the best thing to do for beds is just do 100 metres. Anyone who survives gets a ventilator.
But surely, like, anyone who survives that doesn't need a ventilator. I mean, if they can run
Yeah.
100 metres faster than anyone else, it's like, well, you're right, fuck off. No,
Yeah.
I'm sick, honestly. Give us a ventilator.
Isn't giving a healthy person a ventilator a really bad thing to do?
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, putting them on those. You know what machines are these for people with sleep apnea?
A nebulizer.
The CPAP.
Some sort of nebulizer. Apparently, that's better. That gives much better results because
Because a nebulizer's steam, isn't it?
yeah, like medicated steam almost. Oh, I'm gonna have to Google this now because it'll do my head in.
Thing about a ventilator is it does the breathing for you, so it's really for use on patients that can't breathe themselves.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
can't
like-
Yeah,
believe it.
it's
The
dangerous.
Iron Lung.
It's dangerous for long-term use, and also like introduces a lot of bacteria into your body.
Yeah,
so-
it turns out having a tube shoved down your esophagus isn't healthy. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I know.
Who'd have
right?
thought that?
Oh, do you want to know some rules for things you shouldn't do with the Queen?
Tell her to fuck off.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. So number one on the list is
you're not allowed to nudge Philip and go, "Your missus, she a goer, is she?"
you can't fart when you're eating Brussels sprouts with her. So the number one rule is you can't touch Her Majesty. These rules date back to medieval times. The story
Well, that Ooga Booga fucking laid hands on her. She should have had her head cut off.
Oh look, there it is. There's
Michael Obama laid hands on her, didn't he?
That's it. There's the tranny Ooga Booga with its big gorilla paws on her back. So, yeah.
Just to satisfy my autism, it's a CPAP machine.
CPAP.
That's better for CPAP machine. That's better for than a ventilator.
CPAP. So
CPAP.
the number one thing is, wow, should I fucking chop that arm off? So what we got next? Number 2, don't rape them. What you get the woman who already has everything.
What about Andrew? Is he still allowed to rape little girls?
Yeah, well, that's Duke's prerogative, isn't it?
That go without saying.
Yeah. I mean that's crown privilege. So sure, the Queen has several homes full of priceless trinkets, but bringing a gift is a must. So fucking bitch.
I mean, it's like the ultimate prima nocta, isn't it?
All right, so in that case, the gift must also be appropriate to the occasion. So he's paying a visit to your hometown or country song, which reflects local culture.
Anything from JML.
So local culture might go down better than W.H. Smith vouchers. I'm getting her a fucking Kinder Egg. Stand to attention.
I'm getting her something from JML. Useful. She'll fucking love it.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip would love it, wouldn't he? There you go, Phil.
Get that thing for the corgis, the dog toy which goes around and stuff. Stand to attention. Yeah. You may be dead on your heavily bunioned feet, but you sure stand when the Queen enters the room. That
reminds me of that. That reminds me of that joke. There's the joke about the dude's in hospital and Princess Margaret's coming round. She goes, "Oh, how are you? What's the matter with you and all this?" He goes, "Oh, I'm in here with a boil off me bollocks. I got a boil on me bollocks." Ooh. So anyway, couple of weeks later, just so happens the Queen's coming round. So the Queen comes round, sees the same bloke. Obviously he's had a ticking off from the nurses. They've said, "Look, for fuck's sake, don't say you got a boil on your bollocks." So he says, "Oh, what you in for?" He said, "Oh, I've twisted my knee." She says, "Oh, glad to hear that boil on your bollocks has got better."
So number 4 is don't just twiddle your thumbs. That's right, shove them up your bum instead if the Queen's approaching you.
Number your forelock like a proper fucking peasant.
Number 5, don't ignore the dress code. That turns out you can't just go up to the Queen in your birthday suit. So, yeah.
Well, that's my plan's rude.
Yeah, you have to go and...
hold on a minute. We have our Magna Carta. If we want to go up to the Queen in our fucking birthday suit, we'll go up to the fucking Queen in our Magna Carta.
I'm a freeman.
I'm not being detained, Royal Protection.
Freeman on the land. I wear what God gave me. I am clad in the sky.
Am I being detained, Royal Protection Officer?
You must go up to the Queen.
Magna Carta.
Wearing fur from foxes, what you have done hunted yourself. So number 6, resist the temptation to fart in the face or refer to her by her first name. Either one is appropriate. If you
like to call her Madge.
Lizzie.
Madge.
Lizzie. If you do the first one, then don't do the other one. You can get away with one, but not both. Number 7, only speak if the Queen speaks to you. So, what? None of us are allowed to speak ever unless Her Majesty says, "Hobbit, you have permission to speak there." Oh, thank God, Your Majesty. I've been waiting 36 years to get something out. Fuck, tits, ass, bugger, cut, bit. I was going to say another word then, but...
Don't say fuck all, bugger, Hobbit.
Number 8, don't eat before she does, and that's why we all starved it. So when they say don't eat before she does, is that why they all starved?
I can't eat before she does. She's about twice my age.
Don't eat before she does, and that's why all of the Irish starve to death.
Simple as.
So there we go. There's 8 things to do and do not when the Queen's near. Yeah.
Oh, Dissident says, "I'm sure Terry's chocolate orange will suffice."
Oh, that's being a bit fancy.
Yeah.
You should probably get a chef to make her a Terry's chocolate orange.
Love it. Get her a Freddo.
There we go. And say, You should hold on to that, Your Majesty. That's appreciating in value. This time next year it'll be worth 45p. How much is a Freddo now?
Yeah.
Does
Probably
anybody
about
know? Does
20p.
anybody know what the actual COVID deaths are? Because the UK
Zero.
records over 50,000 cases for 6 days running, as deaths hit 75,000.
I think I saw was it in the Mail? There was about people over 65. There's about, was it 75? About 370. So fuck all, basically.
If you can be asked to go on the website for the Office of National Statistics, you can actually
That's a
filter
waste
it
of
and-
time.
So
you
that
can
deaths figure they're
actually-
giving out is something like world deaths. Then,
I was speaking with my family today, and according to my uncle, there's no flu this year. It's like, wow, amazing. It's because we're all...
How did Boris cure the flu?
Well, it's because we're all staying at home wearing masks. I said, so if that's worked with the flu, which has killed more people than COVID ever has, then why is it not working on COVID? Oh, because it's more...
Actually, no, that's what they're saying about how overblown all this is. It's like a load of bollocks.
I was kind of like starting to hope that people were thinking, more in line with like, us, but I was in the shop the other day and I was talking to the woman in the shop and I was like, oh, well, because all the other shops were closed. I was like, you the only ones that are open. She's like, yeah. Because of the virus and everything. And I was just like, oh, it's bloody stupid. And she's like, well, no, it has to be done. There's a virus about. Blah, blah. Like I was really, really irresponsible.
Did you tell her about the virus of your cock and bollocks?
Flossie wouldn't be saying that, no, Scuggy.
Tell her about mine, then.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her about yours. No, I just thought.
Forget COVID. I'll tell you what, you really don't want that thing that fucking Scuggy had, where his skin started falling off and his. I don't know, whatever else happened to him. Jesus Christ.
I just sort of like cringed and kind of went on my way because. I mean, what can you? There's no talking to them. There's because you can't convince them that they're wrong. That you just look like just look nuts, don't you? So.
Apparently there's 75,000 is lowballing because separate figures published by the UK statistics agencies, whoever they are, together with additional data on deaths that have occurred in recent days, shows there have now been 91,000 deaths involving COVID-19 in the UK. See, this is what you have to read. That you don't read what they say; it's how they say it. So,
did you see him turning away cancer patients? I saw him on Twitter. There was a few people on there saying, "I know people." There was one. What was her name?
Fuck off with your cancer. It's not important.
A mate went in there on New Year's Eve for a fucking surgery, and they were like, "No, you just bugger off, mate. You have to come back. You're too busy, too full."
They are actually basically saying. There was one lady that I spoke to who she was due to have bowel cancer surgery, and she just finished a chemo and they cancelled her surgery and put her back on chemo.
Yeah,
so because they don't want to they're basically keeping all the beds free for all these COVID people, but also a lot of the cancer screening sort of places, they're just not. It's not the same, and people are scared to go in as well. A lot of people have been scared into thinking, "Oh, I shouldn't go in and get checked." So a lot of people are.
People who've got this attitude, don't they? Don't want to be a burden on the NHS. That's the thing they've saddled people with, haven't they?
Or NHS.
Well, I saw a thing the other day talking about the demoralised person, where you can tell them things like the sky is blue or 1 + 1 = 2, but they're so demoralised they just don't believe you. It doesn't matter how much evidence you present to them, they just won't accept it. And so we say it's the NPC meme, but the fact is just these people have been so demoralised so effectively by the conditioning that you can't reason to them. That's why I've got people who are assumed were
everything that's said on that box is the absolute truth, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, it's just the fact that people, and I like, I didn't realise it. They are fully demoralised. That's why they can say things like, "There's no flu this year." It's like, wow, what an incredible miracle. I mean, maybe we should be talking about how there's no flu. Oh, it's simple.
Do you
because
think
people wear
the
masks
Brexit stuff
instead.
is part? Do you think the Brexit stuff is part of that demoralisation?
I do.
You know, we've got the Brexit, and then they mess around and fuck
yeah,
around.
but do
with
bear
it.
in mind,
Finally get.
do bear in mind, I do
Go on.
talk with my family across the pond, and they're suffering just as much as we are, and worse in some ways. And it's
There you go, Hobbit. There's a little video in Doodling Pad, some girls going mental in a lift. That's someone not wearing a mask.
yeah, that one. Yeah, let's put that on instead, because I was in the meantime, whilst everyone was talking, I was just reading this thing like signs you got COVID. Do you feel like upset? Is there any time you had like aches and pains? Well, guess what? You got COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. You
I
know,
wear a mask.
like, do you remember the cancer adverts? You know, if you've had the shits, you know, you probably got bowel cancer. You know, they were ridiculously irresponsible. Those adverts were, weren't they?
Have you ever been mildly inconvenienced at work while you've got COVID? Anyway, let's have a look at this stupid cunt fucking don't know how to hold a camera properly video.
You are a delivery person incorrectly wearing the mask inside of a big
Is this
building.
incorrectly worn, guys? Is this incorrectly worn?
Bing, 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 bing,
I
bing.
wasn't like that the whole fucking time.
Bing bong.
Yeah, I mean, this video is pretty emblematic of the entire thing. It's just like, you're not complying with the things, I'm complying with the things, why aren't you doing it? And then just getting really fucking wound up about the whole thing and storming off because they
They're killing
realise...
grandma.
Yeah, it's just like, there's some people realise like, oh, hang on, not everybody is demoralised as I am, and they're not jumping through all the same hoops.
I still had nobody ask me why I'm not wearing a mask when I've been out shopping, fucking Greg's, wherever. No, I've had a few dirty looks. No one said a thing.
Yeah, you just get the look, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. Dirty look.
You get the
Like,
look
oh.
like you're a leper or something, like, and they'll avoid you. And I've noticed people keep the distance from you, but I've never had anyone say anything.
I got kicked out for not wearing a mask. I got
Did
kicked
you?
out of Aldi. They refused to even serve me.
You kidding?
Yeah, I was like, well, are you going to sell me one? Like, I had all my stuff on the conveyor belt, and they were like, no, we can't put all the stuff through. So I said, well, I'll just buy one at this point. And they were like, okay. So they'd let me buy a mask, but not just buy the stuff that was already on the fucking conveyor belt.
It does make you wonder what they'd do with the stock that you had. I mean, they wouldn't get incinerated. They'd probably put it back on the shelves.
Of course they
it's like the
fucking would.
ridiculous roboticness of it, isn't it?
All it is. It's a fucking compliance issue. It's like, you must comply with this directive. It's like, why? You must comply.
Yeah.
Ah, it's fucking bollocks.
Computing.
Does not compute.
It was funny because I went, was it Christmas Eve? Me and my brother, we went into, was it Aldi? Aldi, that was it. We got a couple of crates of beer. And then you see like blokes and other people, grown women, and like walking around, and you think there's nothing wrong with you. You're in shape. And they were looking at me like, he's not wearing a fucking mask. How come he's not wearing a mask?
Yeah.
You can see it in their eyes. The cogs are turning. Hold on a minute. How come you don't have to wear one? Because I'm not a fucking cheap, mate.
Yeah.
Like, you can actually just get one of those online exemption things. I mean, if you really want to, just, avoid confrontation, you can just show them like on the asthma web.
Just get a siege mask.
Like that. Get a siege mask, or get there's like there's asthma. Yeah, like say on the asthma website, you can actually just get like an online thing where you show them, and they can't actually give you shit for that. Well, they're not supposed to. So
I think it stops them, does it? That woman, there wasn't no one about the police, because the police just started getting brave again, didn't they? There was what happened? Was there like a big New Year's Eve party of people who were fucking fed up with this shit?
Yeah, quite a few people.
Yeah.
Quiet. I saw a few
people
videos on
having
Twitter.
fun.
Yeah, that's it. There was
Yeah,
one.
the incredibly brave police service. When everybody had broken up and started going home, the police service mopped up all the stragglers.
They always do it. Any protest stuff like that. It's stand with them over them pricks. I did see one Twitter video. I didn't fucking save it, unfortunately. There was a New Year's Eve party, and they were trying to get in through the door. It was like this big wooden door, and they kept sort of pushing it back, and the people inside just kept sort of blocking it and stuff, laughing at the police, throwing bottles at them, things like that. It was fucking brilliant. I wish I went to some party like that New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Piers Corbyn's been arrested again, hasn't he? I think.
Has he?
Oh no,
In
how's he going
fact,
to
Piers
protect?
Corbyn, he's got a lot more bottle than his fucking useless brother, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Barclay's second personal hero, isn't he? Barclay's a huge fan of Piers Morgan, yeah. Not Piers
Why?
Morgan. Piers
Corbyn.
Piers Corbyn. Not Morgan.
Corbyn.
Got to love Piers Morgan.
Like everyone
Oh
likes
yeah, he's
to
brilliant, isn't he?
I tried looking up for the the video of Clarkson punching Piers Morgan, but I couldn't fucking find it anywhere. I think it's been scrubbed off the internet.
There's no video.
Clarkson
of
punched
it.
him, did he?
Oh, years ago. It was like fucking 10 years ago, and I'm certain it was filmed. It was on a TV set or something, and I tried finding it to sort of send him on Twitter. Like, it's been scrubbed off the internet.
I was going to say I never found it. I don't think it was. I think it was off air when it was.
Oh, it wasn't recorded. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. You said that was the first time he ever punched anybody in his life, and he broke some knuckles doing it.
That's not strictly true though, is it? Because he punched that fucking Irish showrunner, didn't he?
That was afterwards.
I think he's fibbing there.
Oh, I just seen this one. Ravers set police vehicle on fire after New Year's Eve party, and then I just read the rest, and now it makes perfect sense. 2,500 partygoers did not take kindly to an illegal event being stopped by police in Luron, northern France. So I'm sure we can guess quite a bit about those people.
The religion of peace.
If they're in France and they're allowed to set fire to the police vehicles.
The Ooga Boogas of peace.
Oh, 47 goals with 37 appearances, so Piers Corbyn is a complete shill.
I'm just waiting for Piers Corbyn to get his the coronavirus vaccine on telly, because he had a flu jab on telly and he said he nearly died from it.
Did he?
Yeah, it happened. Alex Jones was talking about it. He was saying, Piers, don't take the jab. It's bad for you. And then Piers took the jab. And then, like, Alex Jones thought that maybe Piers Morgan would be sympathetic or, start listening to his stuff. I don't think that happened somehow.
Lenny Henry, Sir Lenny Henry, another black man who's just been held down all of his life by the evil white man.
Yeah.
Has said that wants the TV industry to prioritise diversity or risk losing audience to Netflix. When's the last time Lenny Henry watched television? Is the question I have to ask.
Oh God.
Oh, who knows? Who knows indeed?
Is he still married to Dawn French?
No,
that finished a while ago.
So he didn't even watch the BLM episode.
I can't tell my favourite joke anymore. No, what do you call a woman with a spade up her ass? Dawn French. So targeting the TV industry, the Broadchurch star warned terrestrial TV channels that viewers may switch off due to lack of diversity on screen. I can assure you, Lenny, I think it's pretty much the opposite of that, mate.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's right. If we don't have more diversity on the telly, then it's done for. That's it. So
Didn't Lenny Henry have more diversity in his sexual relationships as well?
Well, no, I think he's right. I think we need to do all we can to get as much diversity on the telly as possible, as fast as possible. Because the sooner they do
just
it,
all black, just everybody black, every single last person on every single
black.
show, just
You're
make them all black.
you're all
Have they not
black.
watched Cops or any of the police programs?
Kick Lenny Henry off because he's white presenting.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. That's how we sort TV out.
Basically,
More Crime Watch.
telly from now on just needs to be like a black man shitting forever.
Oh, and this is what it's all about. His new book entitled Access All Areas, the Diversity Manifesto for TV and Beyond.
All right.
Sir Lenny says Floyd's death made him realise the need for fundamental systemic change.
You mean it made him realise that, hey, I could cash in on this.
Yeah, A gives me that. AO gives me that.
AO smacks lips.
Yeah. I
Damn,
smacked
shorty.
lips, keeps me down.
Okay.
I'm being distracted because I know on the back of... I can't fucking see it though. Why is this so hard? That's not it.
Do you want me to do Stuart Lubbock's dad demands new inquest 20 years after son's body was found in Michael Barrymore's pool?
In no suspicious circumstances whatsoever.
Didn't he drown through his arsehole?
Well...
What?
What? What?
I thought they wrecked his
drown?
arsehole so much that he took on water through his arsehole.
There was a lot of anal trauma done to this victim.
Yeah, they think with a fucking table leg or something, don't they?
But it was self-inflicted. Barrymore didn't do dear. I mean, they at the inquest he says, "Who will help a widow's son?" And it's like, oh, yep, sorry, moving on. Nothing to see here.
The gay version of Cluedo. Buggered with the table leg.
Am I hallucinating?
Oh God! Listen to this. This is Barrymore talking. What? The only reason I got through the last 19 years is because of the massive support out there from my fans and close mates. My fans are my mates, he told Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid last March. We've had this relationship for years. They grew up with me. They know me. I know I'm not a wrong un. How many times am I supposed to be kicked? How many times am I supposed to take it? He continued. I'm not looking for sympathy, but I've been through it. I'm a big boy and I'm going to hold my head up. The shame Stuart Lubbock can't hold his head up anymore, isn't it? Eh? You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
He is a fucking wrong un.
He is a fucking wrong
I
un.
never fucking liked him. I remember seeing him on telly and it's just like, why do we have to look at this weirdo on the TV?
I'm going to do the Stephen J. James bit. My nan always said that he was a wrong un. She said there was something nasty about him. My nan always said there was something nasty about him.
She's
This was
right on the
before
money.
all that. She never liked him.
I'm going crazy.
Nanas have a sense about this sort of thing. My nan always used to say there was something wrong, there was something dodgy about Rolf Harris. And she'd be right, and she'd turn out to be
Oh,
right.
Rolf Harris is my favourite artist.
Yeah,
What's he been up to lately?
Been a bit busy.
Been
a bit of a
busy,
shut-in.
Yeah.
Rotten in hell.
He's doing out in prison. Like,
What? No. There must be a mistake.
Nicki Minaj is showing pictures of her babby. Fucking
Why?
hell, that's an ugly child.
What, is it going to be contender for Harvey?
Don't know, he's a fat little fucker. Do you want to show the audience the pictures?
Oh.
And he's already considerably richer than Yao.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a bit disappointed because I got a graphics card and I was convinced on the back of it, it's like, that's a USB-C connection. And it's like, yeah, and you can plug USB-C connectors in it and use it as a display adapter. So I bought myself a USB-C cable. And now I look at the back of it and it's like, there's no USB-C connection there. So
Or it's the Mandela effect of it.
I'm just going in.
We're going to have to talk about this. Are we going to have to talk about this on Thursday?
No, I think I'm just going insane because I'm convinced I saw a USB-C connector on it. And then when I installed the NVIDIA drivers, it's like, yeah, I'm installing the USB-C drivers. And it's like, oh, great. So I got a USB-C connector on it. But there's, I don't get it. I just looked at the back now and there's only 4 sockets and none of them are USB. I'm...
Hey, look, Top Cat isn't going to like this content of it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Top Cat can suck on my nuts. My USB-C compatible nuts. I'm in distress.
Oh, I know why Charlie Big Potatoes hasn't been about. Jerry and the Pacemaker star Jerry Marsden dies age 78.
Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Probably in mourning, isn't he? Ferry, Krasimesi.
Oh, that's why I know the Pacemakers. Yeah, that's a fucking shit song. Oh, all right, let's have a look at this fat sack of shit. Let's look at it and let's all point and laugh at this fat fucking you know, this contender for who is going to be the most retarded baby, Harvey or this fucking... Look at the one on the right as well. What a fucking monster that is. We all seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Look on the screen now.
She's a demon, isn't she?
Oh, fuck her. She's the one that was singing Dick Bicycle, Wrist Icicle on when for the memorial concert for that little girl who died in Manchester.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I didn't even know she was pregnant, to be honest.
Why is there a Manchester but no Womanchester?
Because women
That's
don't
sexist.
matter.
Sexism.
Because of the patriarchy.
Because of the patriarchy, yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The rapper, isn't that just like a spelling mistake for raper? Welcomed her first child with husband Kenneth Petty in October. But in the first few weeks of his life, she kept the baby out of the spotlight. But now she wants some money, and here's a picture of the disgusting fucking spawn.
That kid looks like Jay-Z. I reckon that's Jay-Z's kid, isn't it?
It's hard to tell.
How can that kid be so fat already?
What the
Look
fuck
at
is
it.
wrong with black people's hairlines? Why is it still the fucking hair all on the forehead?
Yes.
Why are they such...
It's because they're fucking monkeys.
They are, aren't they? I mean, look at it. This thing is just...
have shit hair.
They're the missing link.
Why is its jowl so fucking... Is it got, like, problems? Is it like... When it grows up, it's going to look like one of those Bo Selector dolls. In fact, actually, you know what?
Who is the father?
We're gonna compare. Is it Bo
Kenneth
Selector?
Petty.
We're gonna do a comparison. Is it Bo Selector or is it a real human being? So, what's the one which we need one?
Oh no, I've just found a picture of her pregnant.
Can
in
we
a
not?
bikini.
Here we go.
Can we find out who the father is?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. An article with the father.
Is there where I can
Kenneth
do
Petty, whoever the fuck that is? Probably
a side by side? Let's see if I can do a side by side chat because we need all you know.
Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty are the parents of a Lido baby boy.
Lido?
What?
Lido.
Did they pick up the kid from Lidl?
No, it's in
Lido
the
baby
You can find anything in the middle aisles.
The middle of Lidl. All right, okay. So if I move,
Middle of Lidl's great.
if I do like the middle of Lidl, but so we looking at the which one's Bo Selector and which one's Nicki Minaj's child. See?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh shit! Mick Foley has tested positive for COVID.
Oof.
Oh,
he survived worse.
Yeah. All right, I'm done looking at this disgusting freak and its child.
Oh my goodness, Larry King has been hospitalised with COVID.
Why does that name ring a bell? Hasn't he been in something?
He's the he's the old kite that used to do the news thing.
We're keeping you up, Hemi.
Yeah.
We got a story. It's not from Pink News, but maybe it could segue into Pink News.
Oh, you're gonna do the gay away story?
I tried to play the gay away, but it was not the church that was the problem. It was me. I am the problem.
Yeah.
I cannot play myself away. I have AIDS.
No, he actually says that it was the church.
Oh, right. My
I tried
Sunday
to pray the gay away until I realised it was the church that's the problem.
Oh, I preferred the way I read it.
Yeah.
My Sunday school teacher explained to us.
I'd say the way you read it is correct.
Yeah.
But that's not the way he read it.
No. So, what matters, what he said or what is the truth? My Sunday school teacher explained to us
It's
that...
his truth, Hobbit.
Ah, yes. It was real in his mind.
Yeah.
I was just 8 years old. If any of you lie with a boy or a girl like you would die in the same way people of Sodom and Gomorrah died from the AIDS. You would get AIDS and you would die. And from that day on, I proceeded to have sex with as many black men as possible. Then I got the AIDS, and I'm still alive.
I've lost count of how many men I had sex with.
But he's still alive. He hasn't died of AIDS yet. So what he's saying now is, Bishop said, and then have resentment towards the LGBTQ plus. The plus stands for paedophile people. And that's there we go. So that's the article. So moving swiftly on. Before we do stuff from Pink News, what if we go to Domot BBC? Domod BBC. Oh, MOT rules in lockdown. How to get your car out of MOT. No, that's not. Mandatory MOTs to be
How you got an
reached.
extra 2 months to get your car MOT'd now?
Have you? That's good.
I don't know. But so if I go Domot Pigeon BBC, let's see if I can find it. Domot BBC News Pigeon. Let's see if we can find something good from Oregon government suspended commissioner for alleged sexual assault of schoolgirl. Oh yes. Nobody tell us say COVID-19 they kill people at night. Pastor EA Idabobe. Did you know that Bola Tinubu no get COVID-19 aid? COVID-19.
I'm sure you're actually like. I'm sure you're saying something of it, but
Yeah, I don't understand what I'm saying either. COVID-19. Nigeria government done post passport numbers of 100 banned travellers. Deeper Life School Saga. Parents demand end 100 million Nalia compensation. FG Don lift ban on SIM replacement. Lisa Montgomery. Only woman with a US death logo face execution in January. There's still going on about Ghana special elections.
Oof. I think I know why Sojo stayed in Spain. Brit expats barred from flights to Spain as staff claim ID is invalid after Brexit.
Yeah, that's it. So
I'd be a fucker if they've left their passport there, wouldn't it?
Here we go. This is a good example of BBC Pigeon. You know, the top story. So the unidentical duo, Oliana and Olivia, aka the unidentical duo, say them like today dengue pose. All right.
Easy for you to say.
I know.
How about this one then? Wuhan lab leak is most credible origin of COVID pandemics, top US official. So does that mean it's all absolute bollocks then?
Yeah, but this would have been used in February 2020, yeah, because we're in 2021. That's not news now. Oliana,
take it seriously. Mum's horror, son 7, looks like a little girl, in intensive care with illness linked to COVID. What's an illness linked to COVID mean?
So he's got pneumonia.
Yeah, it's probably the other way around. He's probably had
No, he's got
pneumonia and
paediatric
got
multi-system inflammatory syndrome.
So what's that then? He's fucked
Pneumonia?
basically.
I don't know, Hobbit. Do you want me to show you the story?
No, I'm not interested in it.
Put it in the story. Put that kid up because he looks like a little.
Are you sure you want to put the kid up, or do you want to see Mrs. Shrek?
Who's Mrs. Shrek?
Well, if you look at the thing, you'll see. Deeper Life School Saga within Pastor Community and calls for justice for discovery 10 day about.
Wetting pasta.
Within Pastor.
Wetting pasta.
The boy now 11 years old, JSS student of the Deeper High Life School for Aqua Ibom State.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest.
So he's a student
Is that
of...
Onion Girl, is it?
I don't know, but he said it's the student of the Deeper Life High School. Deeper Life. Where did you go to? Deeper Life High School. Imama Debla Okezi Bimdo video where she alleged says senior boys for the Deeper Life High School been molest just 2 months after him joined the school. Different hashtags.
Have you heard Grease has been banned now? You know Grease, the music.
Oh,
Greece has been slammed as rapey, racist, and homophobic by woke snowflakes.
Rapey.
What's really rapey, Greece or this kid Akawa Imbom?
Careful with the R word, Hobbit. You don't want to summon Duke.
No, Aqua Ibom.
Don't say rape. Don't say the British Army rape.
He got molested by the bigger boys at Deeper Life High School. So when
he got raped by the Venga boys.
Yeah.
Venga bus is coming.
Dim Venga boys is
the
coming.
Venga train is coming. It's gonna run on you.
Dun, 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 dun. Yep. So you know what?
Are we gonna? Do you want to see Gordon Ramsay's daughter's 21st birthday.
No. I think I need to give something more uplifting and uplifting.
I bet the food was that's uplifting.
So, well,
Daughter in a
Pink
short
News.
skirt.
I was going to say Pink News is shirt lifting.
His 21-year-old. It's his 20-year-old daughter in a short skirt.
Oh God, that looks hideous. Oh God, oh no. The official trailer for RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 is finally here, and we are absolutely gagging.
Oh, now head teachers warn exams must be cancelled this summer after school's chaos.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Just ban it. I'd say do away with the national curriculum. Just say fuck it. No.
Close all schools permanently.
Close all the schools permanently. Close all the universities, and just say no. Fuck off. We don't need any more students. We got enough. There's nothing here I feel like reading out, mate. It's like Saria Khan wants loose women to be more reflective of the world by replacing her with a gay, trans, or non-binary host.
Fucking hell. Dad of Britain's biggest family reveals how he cooks dinner for 22 kids for 30p. I assume he means 30p.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. If you can give me a link.
You want to do that one, do you?
Yeah,
it's a white family. Well, obviously it's a white family.
It can't be a fucking coon family, could it?
No, I mean, not for that. I mean, it's like, yes, I go to KFC and I get like a family feast bucket for 22, and it's just like, no. So give us
because the government they give me their money. Carol Vorderman, 60, says she feels positively sick at the thought of a romance.
Give us the link for the school dinner thing for 39p, and I'll
Not
put
school dinner. It's the Dad of Britain's biggest family.
Oh, right. So hang on, I can probably find this.
Hold on. Carol Vorderman, 60, says she feels positively sick at the thought of romance. To be fair, I think I feel positively sick at the thought of Carol Vorderman having sex.
The feeling's mutual.
Yeah. I feel the same as her.
Here we go. Found it.
Do you want a good excuse to show birds in bikinis?
Well, I'd rather do the feeding food thing. Feeding food.
Okay then.
Who wants to read it?
Oh, you can have it.
The dad to Britain's biggest family has revealed how he cooks her family dinner for just 30p a head. Noel Radford, who has 22 kids with wife Sue, revealed how he makes 27 fish cakes to serve with salad and keep the family happy. So he makes so the feeding the 5,000 with 22 kids in the YouTube clip. For the bumper meal, Noel uses 2.5 kilograms of potatoes, 2 tins of salmon from Asda, quarter of a bag of frozen sweet corn, an onion, 3 eggs, some breadcrumbs, flour and oil for frying. So there's a YouTube channel for his family. That probably explains it better than YouTube does it. So I'm going to turn off the fucking shit music. Fuck you, Noel Radford, with your fucking shit music, you cunt. Hello, here's my really nice kitchen. I get loads of child benefit because I got 22 children. That said, he does keep the kitchen remarkably tidy. So I've got sweet corn, I've got potatoes, I've got some tins of salmon. Yeah, okay. Right. So there's all your ingredients, okay. Then you proceed to mix your ingredients together. No, I'd just like to say I'm really blessed by the government for having child benefit. I've got 22 kids, 23's on the way.
Kitchen he's got.
Oh,
it's only about 14 quid. You only get about like fucking a week or something at child benefit.
I don't know, but I mean, he's got to make it last, I'm guessing.
Has he got like 2 houses and they've stuck together?
God, can you just imagine when Wife's Minge? It must be like throwing a chipolata down a wind tunnel.
It'd be like throwing a fucking sausage down the street, wouldn't it?
Well, that's why just the chipolata, but fair play to Sue. I mean, 22 kids with one wife. I mean,
impressive, isn't it?
Minge must be fucking battered, mate.
I was thinking, she is a veteran. I mean,
I bet it looks like a wizard's sleeve, doesn't it?
Honestly, I mean, that should be like arguments for bigamy, because it's like, okay, you've already had 6 kids with her, maybe get a second wife to have like kid number 7 with. Yeah. But yeah, it's just No, wait. Reverse. Go back. Wait.
The thing is though. I mean, let's be real about this. This dude isn't doing it to save the Right West. All this dude thinks about is like next week's dinner. That's about as far ahead as this bloke can fucking plan, isn't it?
The fucking dirty cunt. He uses margarine in his mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's disgusting. That is a
Thumbs
crime.
fucking down.
What a dirty bastard.
Right.
Sacrilege.
Guys, I can't, because I'm not signed in, I can't thumbs down this video. But can you do me a favour? My good friend Fremen on Sand, he's sharing the link now. Go to the video now. Oh, comments are turned off. Give it a thumbs down. And if there were comments now, we'll just say, you dirty fucking bastard, using fucking margarine, fucking Aldi's Uddly Buddly margarine, because I recognise...
Uddly Buddly, is it?
It's Uddly Buddly margarine, you fucking dirty cunt.
Thumbs down, no real butter in his fucking mash. Disgusting.
Fuming, absolutely fuming.
Fuming.
What a fucking heathen, isn't he? I mean, a pack of butter probably lasts about 2 minutes in that house anyway. He could have a constant turnover of fresh butter, couldn't he?
Ugh, fucking bastard. I hate him now.
That's the sort of thing Ian Ay'd do, isn't it?
Look at it, he can't even peel a fucking onion. You'd think with 22 kids he'd get good at peeling vegetables.
Putting in there now.
Well, he's peeling an onion, but he's failing at it. It's just no. Oh God, it's cringe. I'm cringe. Oh, I need to fast forward past the bit. Wait, all right. So
what is he doing? Stop playing with it. Fucking cut it, you prat.
He's trying to cut his fucking fingers off, isn't he? What is he doing?
He's trying to be the big man with a fucking crocodile Dundee knife, isn't he? Call that a knife, mate. Call that a cooking knife, mate. What is he doing? The skin comes off once you've cut it a bit.
Well, I always halve my onions.
And it's taking about an hour to do that the way he's doing it. Fuck me. No wonder there was a fucking time lapse.
He actually had 30 children at one point, but they died of starvation waiting for him to cook this for dinner.
Waiting for him to cut a fucking bit off an onion.
Oh, Jesus. So anyway, half an hour later...
Fucking just think a man like that has got enough fucking lead in his pencil to have 22 kids.
Oh,
nearly had his fingers.
Sweet corn, innit? Oh, why? I mean, I know sweet corn's cheap, but sweet corn in a fish
pie, innit?
Yeah, but the other thing is, why would you even bother putting sweet corn in it? Because potatoes are cheaper than sweet corn. You tell me it's like, oh, I like the flavour of sweet corn, so I put it in my fish cakes.
Oh, do you know? I once bought. Went up to the camera for.
Because so you can see how awful it is.
Why put sweet corn in fish cake? You put sweet corn in fish pie. You don't put it in fish cake.
That's what I was saying. I just distant thoughts noticed the comments are turned off.
Yeah, because you put fucking margarine in there. That fucking.
Damien says, if you use a blender, it'd be perfect. I make chicken risole with a blender. I don't have a blender, so I don't know about it. But, God, watching this is just, I know this video is only 12 minutes long, but it feels...
Is he going to deep fry them?
I hope he is.
What flour he's putting on?
Look at it, the youngest kid's like, Dad,
he looks like he's about to do. He looks like he's going to be a gymnast in a fucking Olympic final. The amount of. Do you think he's using chalk instead of fucking flour? Does he?
It's like the youngest kid's there. It's like, Dad, I'm starving. Oh yeah, give us some raw egg. I'll just drink the bloody thing. I don't fucking care anymore.
Dad, I'm dying.
Dad, I want to eat
that's a real
food.
slimy egg, that is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And there's a bit of shell in there from when a kid cracked the egg.
Yeah,
You didn't
nice.
Take it out.
God, these.
There you go, drink that.
These are tiny, tiny kit fish cakes.
We are tiny, tiny children.
I was going to say that these children are not going to grow up to be fat, are they? They're not going to have Harvey's problem.
That's one plus.
Well, That
They ain't got Prader-Willi syndrome, have they?
no, they've got dad's got an overactive Willy syndrome. Oh God, it's so God. Just watching him, just like you can have bits of.
You can tell he's missing. Oh no, he's broken it. Oh no, it's got a bit tricky.
Yeah,
A bit tricky. He's falling in half.
I mean, what's the missus doing at the moment? Is she lying back thinking of England? Is she getting given birth to like spawn number 23? God, look at that this tight bastard. Doesn't even deep fry them.
Hit him with them.
Well, he's just plonking them in a pool of shallow oil. Oh yeah, I use sunflower oil because lard's unhealthy. Don't want to use lard in it because...
Daily reminder, this man has 22 fucking kids, Hobbit.
Yeah, what are you doing to save the white race?
Yeah. Why's it gone out of focus? Why did it go out of the focus for just, like, no reason just then?
Because I hate this and I hate him. And I know where the comments be turned off because Pleb would just be like, why do you have 22 children? Why are you so racist? But I just want to get on the comments and it's like, why are you such a shit fucking cook? What's his job anyway? Professional bed mattress inspector.
I find him on Twitter so you can give him abuse on there. But...
Yeah.
Is he on Twitter, is he? He hasn't cooked them properly.
You don't say, Hammy.
You can tell his missus does the cooking, can't you?
Yeah, it's got to be the case.
She must be giving birth at the moment. That's why he's doing the cooking. Do you know actually he reminds me of? He reminds me of my mate Dave. He's got the same haggard look on his face. He's got the same lack of self-control when it comes to spawning children.
Yeah, daily reminder, if you've got 23 kids, you're taking over no countries. You just got a fucking mush brain like him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think his brain's in his bollocks, isn't it? It's not in the... It's not in his head. So this is what you need: 2.5.
Oh, he does a weekly cooking vlog. Are you gonna subscribe to this, Hobbit? We'll do it every week.
Well, no, because I can't comment on it. I mean, at least with Kay's Good Cooking, you can comment on that. But I mean, what we got? We got 2.5 kilograms of potatoes, 2 tins of salmon. I mean, would fresh salmon be cheaper? I mean, salmon's a bit.
2 tins of salmon for all that potato.
Yeah, you know.
I thought they were fish cakes. They're fucking potato cakes, aren't they?
Fish-flavoured potato cakes.
Well, I mean, how many grams of salmon are in a, like,
300
gram at the
300
most?
grams? Well, no, they're pretty big tins. I would say it was like a pound. So it's 2 pounds of salmon.
Oh, so like they were full-size tins of salmon. They weren't like the tuna type can.
Damien says,
that's a bit better. Then.
Isn't he a baker by trade? But, yeah, you know what? Fuck this guy and fuck his cooking. Let's have a look at LGBT rights victories.
And I'm sure James Shand would say fuck his kids too.
Yeah, he would do. Well, speaking of James Caan saying fucking his kids, what about this headline straight from Catford, PA? 10 major LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, victories that proved 2020 wasn't a total write-off. So, if you can bring yourself to look back at 2020...
Doesn't the LGBT victory prove that it was that 2020 was a write-off?
Yeah, yeah. So, so they're saying this was ejaculated straight from the bowels of hell. That's why they're celebrating. Number 1, marriage equality in Northern Ireland, Switzerland and Costa Rica. Way. Number 2, the movement against conversion therapy gained pace. Way.
Fucking hell, Nikki Tutorials sends defiant message to Monsters whose blackmail attempt forced her to come out as trans. Oh, grim.
The UK got its first ever pansexual MOP, brought to you by TFL.
Isn't Ellen DeGeneres a sex pest?
Apparently so.
Yep.
Gabon and Bhutan decriminalised homosexuality. This one's got the phrase, so I'll read out. The country of Gabon what as opposed to the fucking shithole of Gabon in Central Africa and Bhutan in South Asia, moved to decriminalise homosexuality. 2 landmark decisions that will transform the lives of the LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, communities. Parliament is restoring a fundamental human right for its citizen, that of sticking your penis into a man's anus and giving them AIDS. The Republic defends the respect for everybody's privacy and remains one individual beyond feelings. Yes to dignity, no to hate. Yes to puffing, because... never mind, I'm not explaining why.
Is having a prolapsed rectum, is that dignity, is it?
That's very dignified, mate. It's very dignified. You just wouldn't know because you're being homophobic. Yeah.
And having, like, incurable genital warts because you had a train run on you. Is that dignity, is it?
Well, we got to respect their lifestyle choices. So, number 5, the historic Supreme Court title VII ruling. Another huge LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, win came in June when the US Supreme Court ruled that LGBT+, plus stands for paedophile, don't you know, people are entitled to protection from discrimination based on their sexual orientation and gender identity.
Oh, does that mean I can't be discriminated against because I'm straight?
No, because you're not a queer. The ruling extends the sex-based employment discrimination protections known as Title VII to LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, people in all 50 states. Yes, the all 50 states of the .co.uk. A huge leap forward for equality after being stalled by Republicans in Congress. Oh, those mean Republicans, why do they hate the queers?
Yeah, because you don't get any more conservative than a Republican. They just fucking hate LGBT rights, don't they?
I mean, like Peter Butt Discharge, he's a Republican. Number 6, the Oscars introduced an LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, representation quota.
Excellent.
That to me screams equality. When someone says quota, it's like, yep, this is definitely not forced. In September, the body that hands out Academy Awards announced that of 2024, films hoping to qualify for top Oscar will have to meet a set of an off-camera inclusion quota that includes LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile.
Well, that's not equality then, is it?
I think you'll find that is equality.
Isn't it?
I think you'll find that is equality, Hemi, because Hollywood's always had a proud history.
Just being a bigot.
Well, I was going to say Hollywood has always had a proud history of being directed by LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, directors and producers. So all this is doing is just, bringing something this historical and making it official now. So if your film doesn't have some child-raping molester, then it can't be getting an Academy Award. So, number 7, Donald Trump was defeated in the election, citation needed. Number 8, a rainbow wave for LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, election wins. Elliot Page came out as trend. So here he is. Elliot Rogers, the Supreme Gentleman, is, was briefly a woman, but now identifies as a man that is 5 foot 1 inches tall.
I don't think Elaine Page was ever a fucking woman.
Well, anyway, Elliot Rogers, now known as...
He was always a fucking miserable dyke.
He's a dude.
Elliot Rogers, now known as Elliot Page, came out as trans at the height of her career. So, next, the UK lifted restrictions on blood donations from gay and bisexual men. Now, here's the thing.
Excellent.
I heard...
We need more AIDS in the
Oh, yeah, I mean...
That's what we need for 2021, more fucking AIDS.
That's definitely... you're in hospital, you're unconscious, and you're getting an emergency blood transfusion. You wake up and it's like, well, the good news is you're alive. Bad news is now you have AIDS.
Yeah, for that bloke over there. Hello, take there.
Good news is you're going to be alive. The bad news is we don't know for how much longer.
No, I heard in the US they accept blood donations from the queers, but then they dump it out because it's like, we're just not going to even bother scanning it. It's like we're just going to.
Hopefully they do that.
We're just going to assume it.
Well, they only do it. They don't only do it because bigotry, don't they?
Well, yeah.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason.
Yeah, so they don't get sued. That's it.
I assume
there's no other reason whatsoever. Just bigotry. Bigotry. No other reason.
I assume these days they'll be dumping the straight blood and giving people the AIDS blood instead. The UK finally reviewed its outdated restrictions on blood donations from sexually active gay men and bisexual men, allowing them to donate if they are monogamous.
How do you know if they're sexually active or not?
You ask them, are you sexually active? And
You
then
ask them,
And
have
they
you
go,
have
and
it
they
all
go, and
worked?
they say no, even though they are.
it's like, well, I'm not having sex at the moment, but I did 5 minutes prior to coming in here, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Previously, they could only donate if they remained abstinent for 3 months. So deferral period that LGBT+, the plus stands for paedophile, advocates had long argued was redundant, discriminatory, and reinforced negative stereotypes. The new rules both preserve...
I get the feeling they don't actually know what the word discrimination means.
Discrimination means you said something that hurt their feelings.
I think they think discrimination means just randomly choosing to sort something out of a particular group.
Yeah.
Just randomly for no reason whatsoever. That's what they think discrimination means. Though.
Purely not based on anything that they, might do or anything. The new rules both preserve the future of the nation's blood supply and bring the nations in line with the modern... Sorry, I just was trying to hold down a burp then. Yeah.
Trying to hold down the breath.
Yeah, that too. Oh, do you want to see the startling video shows a moment a gay party boat packed with 60 people capsizes?
Hey.
I'm sure we won't laugh.
No, not at all, because this is serious.
What kind of people is it?
And we're a serious topical affairs, food, culture discussion show, and we wouldn't laugh at the plight of 60 cars sinking.
Very cultured.
As Mexico's Ching Chong Chinky virus caseload saw, a queer party boat packed with some 60 people sank to the depths of the ocean Friday afternoon.
Is it a COVID pos party? Is it?
Well, anything happens on the... Is that why the boat was rocking? If the boat's rocking, don't come a knocking.
Oh, no.
Oh, this startling mobile phone footage. Let's click on the link.
The official trailer for RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 is finally here, and we're absolutely gagging.
Yes.
Are you going to show us that? Are you going to show us that trailer, Hobbit?
No, because I'm not allowed to show blowjobs on YouTube. Anyway, absolutely gagging Flossie. That refers to sucking on the tranny's cock.
Yeah, I get that, but what the fuck? Like, that's the trailer? You say
Probably is what I'll say. Would you at this point be surprised if there were actual blowjobs going on fucking tranny advert?
No, not really.
Netflix.
I suppose no.
Shall we watch the tragic video of this party boat doing its thing? Oh, and it's another fucking tossbot who doesn't know about how to hold a fucking cat. By the way, my phone.
Hobbit, at him.
My phone has a feature on it where I can hold my phone in portrait, but it will film as landscape. But anyway, let's click play on this.
But this fucking dickhead can't do it.
Copyright strike music. It's going to get muted. Oh no. Oh.
He probably didn't want to. To be fair to the bloke, he probably didn't want to make sure. He wanted to make sure that he didn't miss a single gay drowning.
Yeah, I was going to...
So he was probably in a bit of a rush. I think we should cut him some slack for that, Hobbit.
Oh, God.
He just wanted to watch all the gays drowning as quickly as possible.
He's holding it portrait because his other hand is,
documenting
holding his dick. God, look at all those...
Just spewed on the floor.
I was going to say, look at all that semen tossed about.
Fucking
Is Roger the cabin boy in there?
Oh,
I think the cabin boy's relief now. He's going down with the ship.
Is Seaman Staines out there? Is
He wasn't that late in the loafers. Fucking sunk.
God.
But anyway, that's the video, the absolute tragedy. So let's carry on with the story.
I like Quares as well, because is that a geezer wearing?
I think they look great. Look at the crazy fucking goes fucking.
Jesus Christ!
It showed the moment blue waves engulfed PV.
It was a flotilla of faggots.
PV Delis party cruise catamaran. Crew and party goers trying to stay afloat. Bob along.
I love catamaran. It's my favourite, especially lemon catamaran.
I want a
lemon catamaran. Beautiful.
I do like meringue. Crew and party goers trying to stay afloat bob along in life vests around the keeled over boat. Some clinging to her, frantically flogging themselves. God They can't, even when drowning, they can't help it. To the attention of nearby rescue boats. Yes, the rescue boats, not just, people pointing and laughing. The disaster, citation needed, struck the crews off the coast of Puerto Vallarta, a resort town in the western state of Jalisco, during New Year's Eve event. The state had been observing...
Hobbit, when that capsized, was it just like falling down the stairs?
It was just like falling down the stairs. The state had been observing some of Mexico's strongest restrictions prohibiting mass public gatherings of more than 8 people as Puerto Vallarta regional hospitals reached tipping points. What, like the boat? Witnesses describe... Yeah. Witnesses describe...
Was it like a I'm a little teapot, short and stout? Was it that kind of tipping point? Here's my handle, here's my spout.
When you tip me, stuff comes out... Witnesses describe waters that day as choppy, while others confirmed... Witnesses that described the waters as choppy, while others confirmed that no passengers were injured during the incident. Oh, I'll bet luck next time. Reported...
Damien says, where are the sharks when you need them?
This was reported by Out and About PV, the local experience for, people that are out and about in Puerto Vallarta. And there's the thing.
People who like falling down the stairs.
People like falling down the stairs in Jalisco province of Mexico. What have we got? Mexico. Ro Gomez Cruz brings Freddie Mercury to life in tribute show at Palm.
They brought him to life. Fucking hell! What is it, necromancy?
Well, it's the power of penis or something.
It's the power of gallons of spunk.
Puerto Vallarta, best leisure destination in Mexico, according to Global Traveller Survey.
I think I'd enjoy it there.
Global pandemic doesn't stop parties during the New Year's Eve thing. And there's some men not wearing...
Nor should it.
Yeah.
They should get as much COVID as they could possibly get that with their already compromised immune system.
Oh, well, they can't allow ching chong chinky cough to get in the way of getting AIDS. And there's some men not wearing any shirts, which I'm sure...
Compromised immune system be damned.
I'm sure Toppy will appreciate it. Let's just zoom in. This is how we're going to save the white race. We're going to have some guys on magazines wearing Speedos. You're looking at this Toppy... Charlie Big Potatoes.
Fucking love this segment.
Yeah, he would. I mean, this is the nationalist culture show.
I would like it as well. I would like it. He likes a guy that's in shape.
Yeah, likes his guns, likes his guns.
Likes guns and philosophy.
Not just likes his guns. That's much of the story. So bad news, they didn't drown, but good news.
I don't know. I think Charlie Big Potatoes probably call him a chippy tits.
Yeah,
that chippy tits motherfucker, little fucking chippy.
Shall we have a look in Pink? I mean, we've still got another 4 minutes, so let's have a look at Pink News Live. Jonathan Nice reveals how a planned mini break was found to provide a husband appeal was something different. Stop funding transphobia. Okay.
How do we fund transphobia?
There's a transphobia company that you work for them. I work for them. And what they do is they pay you for being transphobic.
Oh, mate.
This is what it is.
Is that your business, Phil?
You got any... I was going to say, you got any job
Busy
vacancy?
Phillips. Her name is Busy Phillips. You've got to put that up. You've got to put that up, Hobbit. Her kid's name, the woman's name is Busy Phillips.
All right, give us a
near the top, Hobbit. Near the top.
Near the top.
Birdie is their pronouns. What the hell?
Here you go.
All right, there. That's right at the top now. I'm right at the top.
Eggplant kitchen. What?
Yeah. So you can buy a chocolate eggplant from Marks and Spencer.
And we can only assume it means the Easter Bunny is a bottom.
Oh, here we go. Bussy Phillips.
Jill, start slagging off the Easter Bunny now.
Bussy Phillips revealed that her eldest child is gay and uses they/them pronouns, and it's definitely not a case of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Yes, believe it. A positive, wholesome news story. They still do exist. Here's the heartwarming story of how a mother sexually abused a child and now gave him pink hair, and it's like, your name is now going to be Bussy Phillips. No, it's Busy. No, it's Bussy Phillips because you have a boy pussy.
Bullied for that as well. If you were called Buzzy Phillips and you called yourself they and them in the 80s, you'd get your shit kicked in, wouldn't you?
Get shit pushed in.
And you deserve it, to be fair.
That's what they want now,
Yeah.
don't they?
I mean, who honestly calls a...
Right, so this is the thing, yeah. This child is.
hold on. She's raising the kid with her husband, Mark Silverstein.
Oh. Oh, Damien Dementi says, "Is there any girl-on-girl stuff, Hobbit?" No. This is gay news for quars.
This is pink news. You really wouldn't want to see the girl-on-girl stuff with real lesbians, mate.
Trust me on this. The girls look more manly than the men. You don't want to see it. So a 10-year-old, she is now described. Hang on, Bussy Phillips' son's called Birdie, but Birdie is 10 years old. She is declared is out and gay. Is gay and out. Birdie told us at 10 years old, and immediately, obviously I knew Birdie knew. Phillips added that Birdie's pronouns are they, them, but made that in public she had been...
Well, so what do you reckon actually happened then? She saw the poor kid, oh, look, there's a Barbie, and that was it. The fucking kid was forced to wear fucking women's clothes from that moment on.
I mean, look how...
the kid just did a bit of dress up in his mum's shoes. Or
look how
like
happy the fucking spacker looks.
A little birdie told him that the son was gay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God. I thought it was good.
They mistake that kid. They mistake his guts.
Yeah.
He's going to kill
Well,
himself.
it's all right. Silverstein's probably dropped a litter somewhere else where he has the successful.
Oh, here we
child.
go.
Do you think in a few years there's just going to be like a load of cases of kids, or also, well, now adults just going, "Why did you mutilate me as a child?"
Yes.
Parents.
Probably. I don't think so.
Well,
I think they're just
going to kill themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens to the...
I am
What happens
Jazz.
to the old-fashioned way of destroying your child, where you just where the parent just says to the child they're shit and they won't make it?
Destroy them emotionally.
What happens to the old-fashioned way of destroy your child? Why have you got to do it like this now? It just seems more sadistic somehow.
It's way more sadistic.
What happened to the bolt?
Yeah.
Shall we listen to this heartwarming story of how the mum decided the child's gay? I mean, how the child came out to the mum as gay. She revealed that a child first came out when she found him lying on the floor of their bedroom listening to Harry Styles' Fine Line. I don't know that song. On repeat.
Oh, definitely. Right. Oh, so they caught you listening to Harry Styles and they got, this kid's
to the Puffer music, was he?
I mean,
this kid's a puffer.
There was one time...
Isn't this very, like, anti-gay? Because they're basically saying, oh, no, none of these kids are gay. They're all trans. So isn't it kind of, like, anti-gay that they're doing
Yeah,
this?
because they're downplaying the gay identity and assuming that everyone has to be trans. So, yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Anti-gay.
Flossie's one of those trans...
Yeah, being a puffer's just passe now, isn't it?
It's so 1990s.
Flossie's one of those. She's one of those trans exclusionary radical gay enablers.
Feminists.
Yeah.
I'm a turf.
No, gay enabling turf. So, and Birdie said, "Oh, hang on, I'm skipping ahead."
Well, they're GERFs, aren't they? They're gay exclusionary radical.
Yeah, but
feminists,
anyway, I'm skipping it. I laid down on the floor as well, and I was like, "Are you alright? Do you want to talk about anything?" Philip said. And Birdie says, "It's just I feel I'm alive, but I'm not really living, and I want the living part to start." And I get really...
And everybody got up and clapped. Did everybody clap after that?
Yeah, they did. And then I get
I
really...
don't believe that.
Yeah,
I don't believe that happened.
Nobody believes it. Nobody with a fucking pair of ears believes that.
That did not happen.
We're going into extra time here. I know that, but let's just suspend disbelief and take it at face value, and then we can say what a load of fucking bollocks this is afterwards. And then I got really emotional because I said, "First off, welcome to being my chan, but I want to say this to you because I wish someone had said this to me. This is living, you can't wait for it to start." Phillips offered Birdie sage advice from her own life. Build your life however the fuck you want. You're saying that to your 10-year-old child? And it doesn't have to look like anything you've ever seen or anything's ever been for you. Because maybe it doesn't exist. You choose what you make you feel fulfilled and happy. It doesn't have to be any of these constructs that we've been fed our entire lives. So this is a different world they get to fucking build. And yeah, so
Is that just like a load of Hallmark cards strung together?
It just-
Bourgeoisie nonsense, that is.
it just sounds like a bunch of "Where's my fucking brick?" Pol Pot did nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
She's overdosed, you're dead, and you're making fun of her. Like, what
She's
the
overdosed
fuck
and
is
you're
wrong with
dead.
you people?
What?
Yeah, Bussy Phillips is now dead. She
Well,
died from
she's overdosed and
cringe.
she's dead.
Base
Yeah.
Brutus.
She overdosed on fucking cringe.
One more thing, Brutus. You're saying she's dead, she overdosed, and she's dead, but Lacey's still alive. One more thing,
She's
Brutus.
alive
Just
right
one
now.
more thing.
Yeah, what happened, Brutus?
Lacey's live right now, Brutus. Just one more thing. One more
So-
thing.
What's going
One
on
more
here,
thing.
big guy?
You said she's dead and she's overdosed. You were very specific. Just one more question, Brutus. One
So
more question.
now that we have come to the end of this cultural, political, and food review show, is there any parting comments we want to give to our guests? Hope for the future, belief in our Lord Jesus Christ, who was a trans black disabled paraplegic thing.
That's the one that Rock fancies, isn't it?
What? Rock fancies Jesus? You're not supposed to fancy
Aaron.
Jesus. You're supposed to admire him for his sacrifice.
No, trans paraplegic, the brave, stunning, and brave model.
Ah, yes.
Rock's Aaron's biggest fan.
Happy New Year, Donny. Happy New Year. No, let's all go away and do a poo. Fuck off. End
Booger
stream.
booger.